Hello y'all, this is the Roblox game Blox Cards, and in this video we are trying out a ninja group deck made by yours truly, and let's go to the deck builder now. And the ninjas are a red-blue group, well red/blue group that is classified as an aggro/control deck aggro control group, as it focuses on buffing ninjas and debuffing non-ninjas at the same time. So we have all the ninja cards here like BlazerC, the epic, the epic of this group, and also Ninja Combatant, Ninja Trainee, and all of them. And I'll explain why we have the non-ninja cards here. We do so for one, Samurai Shock. It's cheap, it has haste, and while it's a blue card, it only costs a red stud, and it can be used as base plate fodder to get out Froot Ninja. Then we have, say, Dayren, it's cheap, and it can give your cards power on end step, and that can really add up, honestly. Then we have Living World, and that is used to animate the Trainee Grandmaster's Dojo, which can basically clone ninja fighters when they're cast while the Grandmaster Dojo Terrarian is alive and out on the field. And then we have DoomedAdventurer, which is a cheap, colorless card that only costs red studs, and that makes it somewhat useful if we need to cast ninjas. We can just discard DoomedAdventurer, because most of them do cost colorless studs, but the DoomedAdventurer serves a dual purpose of that and the fact it only costs red studs, and it's somewhat cheap, only 3 red studs, and that is why we have the cards here we do that aren't ninjas. And with that, let's see what this deck can do in a battle. And I should note, in the video description, the deck code for this will be there, and if you like content like this, make sure to subscribe. We're going up against a user known as Pistachio Thief, and we have quite a good hand starting out, so play the ninja here. Then we'll play Ninja Assailant. So put Ninja Assailant over here and put them out now. And we'll cast Ninja Trainee in the next turn when possible, because we want the Grandmaster's Dojo, and let's end turn. And the thing about the ninjas, they're very good at buffing power and AoE. They have AoE that they can help remove this deck's major weaknesses, and they're good at generating studs, and they're quite durable for an aggro group, but they barely have any health buffs at times, and they only have damage-based removal, and they can sometimes not recover well. And my opponent seems to be running a high rollers deck. This is a green-yellow action type group that we need to be concerned about. Play the Ninja Trainee, then play, now we can't play the dojo yet, play Ninja Ambush though, and we put Ninja or WhiteScarf in the base plate, put Dayren there, put Dayren in the base plate. In turn, we have no red cards yet, but we are getting buffs, which is good for me. We'll cast WhiteScarf, and at the end of each turn, unlock this card. We really need to defeat our opponent before they get too powerful, because they do rely on actions, and that is irritating. Oh my goodness gracious, they're going to buff that card as much as they can, aren't they? Wow. They really are. They really, really are. Oh my goodness. We'll cast Grandmaster's Ninja Dojo next. Probably. We're going to destroy the Tiggs Fanatic where they got it. Okay, it's gone. Whatever. They took out one of our cards. Okay. And we need a blue card, probably. And now we'll cast BlazerC just to throw them for a loop here. And that's going to give us some buffs. Yes, it is. He is our epic card. He has a nice little opening animation, honestly. And do we destroy this card right away? We'll let it attack. It has a turn to make a move. Oh my goodness. Do I put anything in the base plate right now? I want to say no. Well, it might get stronger, though. That's the big issue. Whatever. We need the red studs. I need the red studs. Don't put anything in the base plate. We'll cast WhiteScarf next, though. And they may destroy that Ninja Trainee. Not entirely sure. They will play WhiteScarf and the Grandmaster's Ninja Dojo, because during your end step, all players draw a card and gain a red stud. And they're not going to be using red studs at all. It's all green and yellow. And what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They can't stop they have quite a few white studs, so they are going to be able to cast tons and tons of money stacks, which are going to buff with that Shambath Gargoyle and probably destroy BlazerC, potentially. Or no, they don't do it at all. Okay. I'm fine with that. They cast Shambath again. I guess they're going to buff them up like that. Alright. I would have not done that, but whatever. Okay. Well, I would have probably destroyed his Shambath Gargoyle anyway, so it doesn't matter. Cast now Grandmaster's Ninja Dojo. Then cast, say, put the white scarf in the base plate and in fact cast Doomed Adventurer and this other Doomed Adventurer and destroy the casino dealer. They're gone. And take on the Shambath Gargoyle with the Ninja Trainee. They might suffer draw issues, which is fine by me, because if they do, that means they won't have much of an ability to recover. We are going to have issues getting red studs now. Hopefully we don't, but we may. They're going to buff up the Shambath Gargoyle even more. I knew it. Money stacks. Sweet, sweet money stacks. And now it's going to be stronger with more power. But they've already lost one of these, and they're going to take out the BlazerC. Whatever. They really, most of their cards are going to be actions, so while they have a bigger hand than us, they're losing a lot of their fighters, which is definitely not ideal, and we'll see what they do. 1,000 deaths, which is the ninja group legendary, which may be a reference to something, I'm not entirely sure. It's going to have to just stay in our hand for now because we have no blue cards and no ninjas out on the field, and we're just waiting here. Doomed Adventurers just standing by, waiting to beat up this Cothright immigrant. Just beat up this immigrant here. And they have 450 health, 450 power, but the Doomed Adventurer, each of them have 500 health, 500 power. And are they even going to move? What are they doing? What is my opponent up to? Not really sure. They are giving us tons and tons of time, though. I am counting on Grandmaster's Ninja Dojo to provide me more useful ninja cards, because obviously our hand, it's almost empty. There's not a lot of cards here, and we really need more than just 1,000 deaths, because while it's very, very good if you have ninjas out in the field on its own, it's kind of not something you want to rely on because its power is initially so low. And I need, please, are you going to end the turn? I guess they're not. We're going to just have to run out the clock here. We have a pretty good few good starting turns, but they are definitely, what are they going to do? They're going to do that. What are they doing? They put, is that another Shambath Gargoyle? Oh, they put some in the base plate, I think. Cast Ninja Elite and cast Ninja Assailant. We had no other ninja out. It doesn't matter anyway because it wouldn't have done enough to take out the immigrant anyhow. So now hit them directly and in turn. And we have no other cards to cast. See how they react. At least we're getting colorless studs from the Doomed Adventurers, which can be useful for the ninjas overall. And what are they going to do? The ball's in their court, in their side of it anyway. And how are they reacting? They're going to discard something and play nothing. Okay. Cast the Ninja Trainee. They have how many white studs at this point? 5. So I guess they're just going to let us hit them. We have one Grandmaster's Ninja Dojo standing by. We're just going to cast that later, assuming we can ever find Living World, because the effect is very, very funny. So in turn now, see how they react. We're going to get more buffs on our cards. And what are they going to do? They have Boba Man in their hand. I don't know. That may be a AoE card they can use to deal tons and tons of damage and board wipe us, potentially. But the ninjas will be able to recover, possibly. They play Imagine Zero. He's going to get destroyed. I mean, he's going to give you cards, but they're going to give you cards, but they're going to get destroyed nonetheless. And that is 1,300 health. I mean, they're cards for the base plate and stuff, but this is not going to be enough to slow down the ninjas at this point. I'm just saying. I do want to get that blue card, though. I need to buff up 1,000 deaths. That would be terrific. Even though Ninja Assailant is at least providing all of our cards more health, we need to cast. Okay, Ninja Ambush would actually destroy us somewhat. Don't cast that yet. Use Ninja Elite, though. And hit that card. Good. Who do we attack with? Doomed Adventurer. Attack them, please. Destroy them. Get them out of here. Drive them out. Good. Nice, 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 nice. And cast another Doomed Adventurer. And that brings us to 6 cards out for us. And if they have something like Hallow's Bargain, which they could potentially have, it's a yellow card, and they have Ms. 3000, I believe, they could board wipe us and just devastate our momentum. But if they don't, it's over. It could very well be over. They need to play cards, or they will lose. The ninjas are overwhelming them. Okay, it's over, though. If you don't cast anything, we will destroy you. My goodness. Play anything, you'll lose. I have an instep. Even though they use Sublime Purity, that's only going to destroy our cards afterwards. Oh my goodness gracious. They cast Big Fountain. Okay, that's a brave decision. Use Ninja Combatant, just to buff our cards because it will provide them more health and power, and use Ninja Elite, and this will be the ending turn potentially, provided I can destroy everything. So there goes one of the Ninja Elite, and now push directly at the enemy here. All these cards here are terrified to be obliterated in the next end step, and we cannot allow them to gain momentum. So this is effectively over, and we'll end it with the Doomed Adventurer hitting them directly. And there we go, so Pistachio Thief has been beaten, and this has been a Ninja's group deck and Blox cards. If you enjoyed the game, you can check it out in the video description. The link to it is there. If you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.